Prime Minister Modi today chaired the 13th BRICS summit, which was held virtually, while India raised the issue of terror, saying that 5 nations had adopted the counter-terrorism action plan. Russia blamed the United States for the current situation in Afghanistan. Vladimir Putin added that the country should not become a threat to its neighbors and become a source of terror and drug trafficking, while both China and Russia took a jibe at the US and the Western form of democracy, saying it had completely failed in Afghanistan. The BRIC leaders later adopted the New Delhi Declaration, which underscored the priority of fighting terrorism, preventing attempts by terrorist organizations to use Afghan territory as terror sanctuary and to carry out attacks against other countries.
हमने ब्रिक्स काउंटर टेररिज्म एक्शन प्लान भी एडॉप्ट किया है। हमारी अंतरिक्ष एजेंसियों के बीच रिमोट सेंसिंग सैटेलाइट कॉन्स्टेलेशन समझौते से सहयोग का एक नया अध्याय शुरू हो रहा है। हमारे कस्टम्स विभागों के बीच सहयोग से इंट्रा ब्रिक्स व्यापार आसान होगा। एक वर्चुअल नेटवर्क के रूप में ब्रिक्स वैक्सीनेशन अनुसंधान और विकास केंद्र शुरू करने पर भी सहमति बनी है।
The global security has faced serious challenges and the system of strategic stability has gone all downhill. Outstanding regional conflicts haven't stopped. On the contrary, they have erupted again, becoming more violent. US and its allies' withdrawal from Afghanistan has led to a new crisis, and it's still unclear how this will affect regional and global security. The citizens of this country have fought for decades and deserve to exercise the right of defining what their state will look like on their own. Meanwhile, we are all interested in Afghanistan's ceasing to be a threat to the neighbors, so that the Afghan territory would be a source of drug trafficking and terrorism. We are interested in stopping migration flows.
Dr. Vasily Kashin joins us, Senior Research Fellow at the Center for Comprehensive European and International Studies at the National Research University from Moscow. Dr. Kashin, welcome. It's good to have you back again. I thought I'll spend some time understanding from you how the government of Vladimir Putin and the Russian state is looking at what's happening inside Afghanistan. We're seeing statements from Pakistan, from China about wanting to work with the new Taliban regime. From Vladimir Putin, we saw a strong comment on how Afghan territory should not be used by the Taliban as a sanctuary for other terrorists. What's the general view about how this Taliban government has shaped up so far, sir?
Well, the dominating view is that we have to explore all possibilities for diplomacy with Taliban, trying to negotiate with them some model of coexistence, try to get their commitment not to allow any terrorist activity originating from their territory, and maybe also achieving some sort of cooperation on drug trafficking. At the same time, there is an understanding that the situation in Afghanistan remains unpredictable. We cannot be sure even of the stability of the new Taliban regime, and we cannot be sure that the regime will fulfill its obligations, although the current signals towards Russia are generally positive. So we need to simultaneously conduct diplomatic engagement with Taliban, and at the same time we are strengthening our defense. We are strengthening cooperation with Central Asian countries and with other regional partners in the fields of military and security, and all of this is being done simultaneously. We will need to explore any possibility for compromise and peaceful resolution, but we also need to be absolutely ready. Of course, if Taliban fulfills its promises and if the security interests are ensured, we could be open for more cooperation with them, including economic cooperation and assistance.
Dr. Vasily Kashin, thank you for joining us from Moscow.